All right, 26. What is the sum of all the positive integers n is less than or equal to 20, for which 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way up to n ends in a 0? Okay, so I'm going to just write out 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way up to 20. And when I do, the first one that I get to end in 0, well, 1 plus 2 is 3, that's 6, oh, that's 10. So from here to here, I get 10. So, and that's with using the 4, right? So if n equals 4, then that works. So 4 is one of my values. And then I just keep going. So that ends in 10. So now 5 plus 6, 11, 18, 26, 35, 45, 55, 56. That ends in an 8. That ends in 8 plus 3. I'm just adding the units digit at this point. So 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. And then 15 plus 15, 30. Okay, so that ends in a 0. And again, you can just start adding the units digit. So I don't care about the tens digit if I just care about the units digit because I just want it to end in a 0. So once I get to 15, it does end in a 0 if I add up all these numbers. And so that means 15 works. And now I'm looking and that ends in a 0. So now think 16. Well, that's a 6 for the units digit plus 17. That's 13 for the 6 and 7, 18, that ends in a 1, and then plus 19, well, 1 plus 9 gives us 10, so 19 works, so 19 is another winner. And then if 19 works, 20 works, because that ends in a 0, so 20 works. And I just add up these numbers, so 20 and 19 and 15 and 4, and I should get 58. Okay, number 27. What is the value of 1 cubed plus 2 cubed plus a whole bunch of numbers in between up to 8 cubed plus 9 cubed? It just means it's continued minus all this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just kind of figure these out. So you should know your perfect cubes. It certainly helps on a problem like this. So 1 cubed is 1 plus 8 plus 27 plus 64 plus 125 plus the next one is 216 and then that's 7 cubed is 343. That's right, 343. 8 cubed is 512 and 9 cubed is 729. So when I add up all those numbers, I end up getting 2025. Now I'm going to subtract out 1 plus 8 is 9, 2 plus 7 is 9, 3 plus 6 is 9, 4 plus 5 is 9. So I end up with 4 pairs of 9. So just 4 times 9, which means that's going to be 36 squared. So I just do 36 squared. So 36 times 36 ends up giving us 1296. And if I just subtract these two numbers, 2025 minus 1296, I'm going to end up with 729. Which, interestingly enough, is the value of 9 cubed, which tells me there's probably a shorter way to do this problem. And I'm super pumped because I just figured it out, the shortcut. The shortcut is going to be, look at what they have in common. So this has 1 up to 8. This has 1 up to 8. The extra thing is just that 9 cubed. Well, that's super helpful. Not really sure how it's linked, but it is interesting that 9 cubed is the answer there. I was just checking these out. I guess that is squared and that's cubed, but there's probably a simple way to figure out why it's 9 cubed. All right, the next one is super cool. Normally you would think you would do logarithms, but check this out. On number 28, if 3 to the x equals 13, and think of it like this, 3 to the first is 3, 3 to the second is 9, 3 to the third is 27. So it doesn't come out evenly, does it? It's going to be 2 point something. So normally we would think we might need a calculator for this, but there's a really cool way to do this. So if I just substitute in, if I'm given 3 to the x is 13, and then if I rewrite that other one to be 3 to the x squared, meaning if I multiply that and that gives me that 2x here, right? And then there's another 3 there, so it's just times another 3. Because there's 1, 3. That's what that 1 means. So now that I have that, I can take this 13, substitute in here. That's 13 squared times 3. So 169 times 3, which gives us 507. Now, if that 3 to the 2x plus 1 was a 3 to the 2x minus 1, I just wanted to show you guys how that would be written. That would be written 3 to the x squared, because that's 2x. And then the minus 1 would mean it's... Sorry, I got cut off there. The minus 1 would mean it's on the 3 is on the bottom, because 3 to the negative 1 power is the same thing as 1/3. So that's why that 3 would be on the bottom if it was like that. All right.